teeth whitening strips in for the first little bit of this video, so if I sound like I have a little bit of a hard time talking, it's because I have these strips in just in case they want me to smile today. Today, I am going to do my makeup for passport pictures, so these pictures need to slay. This makeup needs to be flawless and snatched and beautiful. So we're going to do our makeup. I already did my skincare this morning. It's had some time to soak in. It feels so funny to wear while I'm talking to you guys. I'm just going to apply my primer, some glow drops. Today I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Professional Paris Hydra Boost primer, and then I'm also going to go in with the Pacifica Sunny Glow bronzing drops. These are my favorite bronzing drops right now. I feel like they look so good, and since I want the photo to look really good, that like looks natural, you know, looks like I'm not trying too hard, but like I just walked in there, took the picture, a one and done, and walked out. I think this is the first time I mixed the bronzing drops with my primer, and I actually really like how that blended out. Now that the face has its primer and the Sunny Dew drops on, I'm gonna give it a second to set, so I'm gonna go into my eyebrows. Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray and e.l.f. Soap Brow, just to really lock these babies down. I just cleaned up my eyebrows too with some tweezers, so hopefully they already look a lot better. I feel like it's crazy the difference it makes when you like clean up your eyebrows a little bit. Like, I don't even realize how bad they are until I clean them up, and then I'm like, wait, I should have done this a minute ago. Then I always take this like middle piece and push down all the hairs to really like laminate them. And then I'm gonna let that set before I actually fill them in. I'm not gonna do anything crazy in the terms of eyeshadow, but I am gonna do like a little bronze, just like a little something. I'm applying a eyeshadow base. This is from P. Louise in the shade Rumor 2. I have been using this for so long. I think this is my second one I've ever had, and I've been using this for years. They last forever. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe color switch thing. This is the first time I've actually used this, but you put like a brush that has shadow on it and it'll like take off. So I'm going in right now with the Kylie Mattes palette. I tend to always gravitate towards this eyeshadow palette. I love it. I feel like it's so good. I mean, you can see like the letters are like coming off of it. I always bring it with me when I'm traveling. So I'm just going in with the shade Natural right now, which is this shade. It's close to my natural skin tone shade, so I'm just gonna blend that in to my eye to kind of like help set it. I'm gonna go in with a thinner brush from BK Beauty, and I'm gonna go into the shade Nude, which is just like a true kind of taupe brown shade. I'm just gonna put that on the outer end of my eye. I'm gonna take a BK Beauty brush. This one is the A501, and I'm gonna go into the base shade from Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna tap this like here, just kind of like brighten up my eyelid. This is honestly my favorite thing to do with my eyeshadow. I cannot escape adding like the white to every eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna blend it in. I'll probably touch it up, you know, after I do my mascara and the whole deal, but that's where the eyes are for now. Bronzer, and I'm gonna start with my underpainting. So right now I'm going into the Dibs Beauty bronzer stick. Anytime you want to have a flawless base, if you're not underpainting, I don't know what you're doing, because underpainting is the best way to just have like a flawless snatched base. Just sets the tone perfectly. And underpainting is so easy. Anybody can do it. Like, I promise you, it's so easy to do, and ever since I just did it one time, I have not been able to get myself to shut the fuck up about it. Okay, my next step is going into concealer. I'm going to go into the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. I'm just going to do it in my T-zone and then any problematic areas. Then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna pat Okay, now that that is all blended in, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm actually gonna mix two foundations because the foundation that I want to use is slightly too deep for my skin tone right now because I don't have a self tan on and it's kind of my self tan shade. And lately I've been loving mixing these two. This is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear and this is the Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. And together these make the exact shade match that I am right now. So I'm gonna do a drop of this and a drop of that. And then I'm going to blend them together with the silicone part of my sponge. Now that my foundation is on, I'm gonna do my cream blush before I go into applying powders. So I'm just gonna go into the other end of this Dibs blush and contour stick. This one is in the shade 2. You Do You blush and Mood Boost bronzer. So that's the cream bronzer and the cream blush shades I've been using. So I'm trying to be very intentional in my placement. So next I'm gonna apply powder. I'm gonna go into the Karslan pink setting powder. This is the one that's gonna go under my under eyes. I've been loving this setting powder lately. I've only used it like a handful of times, but it's fantastic. It does not move, like it's so waterproof. And then I'm also gonna like really pay attention to detail, probably more than I would normally because it's one photo. You have one photo to look snatched. Going in with this setting powder, the translucent one from Karslan, over the rest of my face just to lock everything down. But I'm also gonna take just like a little sponge on this translucent powder and sharpen up, see how that's sharp? And just sharpen that up a little bit and then I'll dust it away in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go into some bronzer. This one is the one from Too Faced, the Milk Chocolate Matte Bronzer. And really make sure to smooth out any areas. Warm up the face a little bit. I'm gonna go into my trusty Morphe bronzing palette. This is my, like, honestly, my neck and chest or my summer bronzer because it is like a deeper shade. So I'm just gonna warm up. See how it already warmed up so much? Give the illusion that I have a tan. It's my favorite bronzer because it's honestly like a Marc Jacobs dupe, but not nearly as expensive and the same big pan. I'm gonna go into a blush next. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced blush, Cloud Blush. I'm gonna be very intentional about where I put it because I want my cheekbones to be like popped and snatched. I'm gonna go more on like the lower part, a little bit on the nose, and do a little nose highlight. The tops of my cheekbones. I also kind of want the inner part of my eye to just have like a little bit more of a brightening powder to it. So I'm going in with the Jaclyn Banana Bright under eye. Now we are going back to the eyebrows, so I'm just relifting any fallen soldiers, re-cleaning it up, and now I'm gonna start by filling them in. You guys, I'm actually really liking how this makeup is turning out so far. Man, wipe. Okay, I just wiped off any extra powder that I had baking there. Now I'm gonna set my face before I do my mascara and my lips. So let's do that really quick. Going to try For mascara, I use the Velour Lash Curler, the Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, because this one holds the curl really well. And then I'm going to go in with the Hourglass on like the tippies of the lashes, and then if I ever need to separate them and they get a little clumpy for whatever reason, I just use this Babe Lash like lash separator. I always keep that one handy. Thank God for Babe Original, because like look at how long my lashes are. Now that the mascara is on, I'm just gonna do my lips and then we're pretty much done. I'm gonna like fix up the hair a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Forever lip liner. This one's in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. Then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Jennifer Coolidge Dirty Pillows lipstick. I think I'm going to bring the Kylie Cosmetics lipstick in Cocoa K with me because I do like that hint of pink. I feel like it looks good with the cheeks. Brings the cheeks into play. And then I'm probably going to do the Forget the Filler Lawless gloss just to add a little plump. I feel like this makeup is snatched. I'm gonna attach the photo of how the picture turned out here so you guys can see it. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye babies.